What is going on, guys? My name is Orokaboss. Welcome to today's video. Now today we are leading chaos once again and we are up against Dark Elves. Now this is a matchup I used to struggle a lot because like when you think about chaos you always think about elite infantry like Chosen's, chaos warriors, but the thing is none of them really matters when they got matched up with Dark Elf infantry. Like Dark Elf infantry just basically melt chaos infantry, and I'm not even joking. Chosen's, once that murderous powers kicks in, it's just gonna get melted down by those executioners, and they're gonna die really fast. So I always think to myself, like, what can I do as chaos up against Dark Elves? Well, I hope I found the answer today, but I'm not too sure. Let's actually introduce my opponent's army. So, as I mentioned before, Executioners are always going to be so deadly in this matchup. They're going to rack up a ton of kills, especially on Chosen's or Chaos Warriors. And then we have Darkshots, one of them. We have 4 Dread Spears. And we have 2 Sisters of Slaughters. Now, Sisters of Slaughters are also very solid pick in this matchup. And now we have Malekith on his cold one, and he's actually rocking pretty much all his kit. The Gates of Malice, Stand Your Ground, Soul Stealer, Doom Belt, Blade Wind, Word of Pain, Chill Wind, Power of Darkness. Now I'm not even sure whether Malekith is gonna be able to cast all of his spells, but that's a lot of spells definitely. And then alongside with Malekith, we have 1 unit of Code 1 Knights, and also we have Evil Claw, the Regiments of Renowned Dread Knights. Now, let's introduce my army. So for me, I have an infantry line of Marauders all the way to the sunset, consists of 5 Chaos Marauders and 5 Chaos Marauders with Great Weapon. And then, up in the air, I have a Chaos Sorcerer, Lord of Death, on his Manticore, rocking Arcane Conduit, Fate of Buna, Spirit Leech, and Life Leeching. And I also have 4 units of Marauder Horse Masters. And all the way at the back, I do have 4 units of Chaos Chariots. And that's it, that's my army. So definitely I'm went with a very cheap route, but I definitely went a number route. Basically, I would like to just basically overwhelm my opponent by outnumber, but I'm not too sure whether that's the case here because I only brought 200 more units. But that was the plan, and see how this battle is gonna unfold. Now, in terms of the width, I think my opponent actually brought 8 infantry, so that's more than enough to cover all my infantry. I do have 2 more infantry advantage, but all my infantry are chaff units, and these Sisters of Slaughters and Hugneth Execution is gonna make a short work of them. So I have to do something else to challenge the might of Dark Elf infantry in this case. And right now I'm just basically advancing everything, and I do have 2 units of Marauder Great Weapons on the side, looking to flank. And also have 3 units of Marauder Great Weapons here, looking to flank as well. One thing I want to comment is that I think I advanced these Chaos Marauders a little bit too fast. I think I should wait for my flank units to, just involve a little bit more. And then I cast a Spirit Leech onto those Evil Claws, trying to do some hurt. And Chaos Chariots already dived in, causing some damage. And then Chaos Warriors are Chaos Chariots are diving right through those Executioners. Did a touch of damage as well, which is fantastic. And here, look at that, 4 of my Marauder Horse Masters are actually wrapping at the back to dish out some damage. And now my flanking units are in position, and also these 3 units needs to pull here as well. And here I actually pulled out my Chaos Chariots, and I'm trying to do more hurt. That was a miss. Gates of Malice, and then And then basically I just trying to flank with all these Chaos Marauder with great weapon units. And there was a Fatal Buna casted onto one of the Hagness Executioner unit, which is great. And look at these Dread Knights and Cult One Knights. They just like a contained beasts, because right now they just got sandwiched and they got constantly shot in the face by those javelins. They got nowhere to run. But however, I want to slow down things a little bit. Right now the infamous murderous powers actually kicks in, but I don't think that's enough though, because even though all my chaffness are gone, but I still have very healthy marauders with great weapon units left on the battlefield. And here I still have all 4 of my Chaos Chariots are still online, which is great. And Chariots gone. I mean, even though Chaos Chariot is not gonna do a lot of damage to heavily armored executioners, but they're gonna definitely disrupt the formation and do some cheaper well health damage onto them. And here, this unit is just looking to dive in eagerly as well. And basically, if you look at the battlefield, Dark Elves are actually getting surrounded by Marauders, and but we still have a really strong contingent of Sister of Slaughters and Executioners in the center as well. So yeah, right now the battlefield is pretty much really dynamic, and I do have some rally troops as well. And let's see how this battle is gonna continue. So those knights actually got really underperformed in this game, because they just get contained by those murder masters. And right now, with the help of Murderous Powerless, Dark Elf Infantry is coming up on top. But I do have some rally troops needs to pull back in there, and I do also have those chariots needs to pour into those infantry as well. There you go. And they're gonna dish out a lot of damage onto those elite Dark Elf Infantry. And my Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Death under Manticore is not gonna do a whole lot of damage in melee, so I would rather just keep him safe up in the air to just basically observe from a distance. And yeah, right now it's just a matter of time to cycle charge. Like right now I just put all my chariots out and just basically charging them right back in there and do some more damage as well, and just killing those poor Sister of Slaughters. And my Marauder Horsemasters are still just got a gigantic horde of them, and they're just constantly tossing javelins, which is great. And there was a last dodge of Gaesmala's Chill Wind once again. And right now on the battlefield, the only threat really left is Malakas himself. There's a Spirit Leech in the face, and Malakas is not gonna catch all these Marauder Horsemasters. And just running in there, Malakas is gonna take a lot of javelins. There you go. That's a lot of javelins on the face. And yeah, that's it. That's the game. So I think I have found an answer to heavily armored, heavily dreaded Dark Elf Infantry. That's Chariot. And even the cheap ones, they can just disrupt damage and do some HP damage, and eventually with some cycle charge you can deal with Sister of Slaughters and Executioners, but you will not stop them from killing your infantry though. Look at that. Even though they got really countered by my Chariot's play, but they still racked up a ton of kills onto my Marauders. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys will enjoy this cast, and for now, Orokaboss signing off.